Oh boy, that sure was a lot. So what's the gist of what's going on? Well, Naomi can't be trusted. Campbell can't be trusted. Mei Ling seems cool. Otacon seems cool, but they're nerds. There's dudes here. We still gotta get that key card up into the thing to deactivate Metal Gear Rex. Oh man, it's like one of those days. You know when you wake up a little bit late? You wake up like 15 minutes late, and you're like, oh no. And you kind of roll out of bed, and then on your way, you know, to start making food, someone calls you on the phone, and you're like, hey, now's not really the time. And then you get off of the phone with them, and you go to start make a simple breakfast, but, you know, someone, because you normally make your food before anyone else is down there, now they're down there and they want to talk after someone already talked to you, and then you drop an egg on the floor and you're like, no, I'll pick it up. My coordination's not good because just situation on top of situation on top of situation. And you're like, I'm just trying to make my breakfast to destroy the giant killer robot. Do we have to do this right now? Can you please just talk to me after I've had my shower? You know, whatever you want to tell me, Naomi. It can probably wait. Death by 1,000 cuts. Well, hey, we're not at Metal Gear Rising yet. Alright, let's use our PSG one again, just because you don't often get to use it. You also don't often get to pop some diazepam. Oh yeah, the medicine. This is cold medicine. I didn't catch a cold, so I never had to use it. But if you spend too much time outside, Snake will start sneezing, and he'll catch a cold. And that's very bad. I don't see this man. Oh, there he is. That's very bad. Because you're supposed to be a sneaky boy. You know what? Being a sneaky boy. There he is. There he is. Well, he saw us in death. Oh! Let's just get up here. Yeah, we didn't catch a cold, so we're not going to have to use that medicine. That mechanic will return in multiple Metal Gear games. Maybe we'll catch a cold. There's one game in particular where it's very difficult to catch a cold. But anyway, let's shut up about getting sick. Let's get real sick and nasty with deactivating this Metal Gear, because then we're done, right? We do this, and then we're just on our way out.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated.
What? What?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
He's so
What are
smug.
you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind.
Yep.
Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the
I
threat of a
love
nuclear
Cam Clark's line
strike, our
delivery.
demands would never be met.
Oh, it's so good.
What do you
He's
mean?
such an asshole.
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
What the? The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake,
He's chuckling.
You're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
It's not?
You're too late.
Wait, where'd he get that accent
Miller's
from?
body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days.
3 days.
I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside.
The call is coming from inside the house.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to
Me, dear brother.
Oh my god. I love that animation.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your
I love that that was his disguise. Let me pull my hair back and put the sunglasses on. That's all you need to look like Miller. Oh, it's so great. Oh, man. I love that ruse. Anyway, we need to... No, not chaff grenade. We need to gas mask. And we need to call our nerd because he can get us out of here. Because he's a hacker.
That's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
White guys all look alike. Yeah. I do love that you start to hear, in those last few lines, the British start to come out of him. Oh, it's great. It's one of my favorite ruses in all video games. Kind of funny, though, because this game was compared... several magazines in the West considered this to be the Resident Evil killer. And it's kind of funny because... yeah, the ruse with Miller is very similar to the ruse with Wesker. And they even look similar, so like, what's up with that? Anyway, let's go out here. Oh my god. Look! Ah, you see him run, he's a funny little guy. Anyway, get ready for one of the best lines in all fiction.
Liquid!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon
It's
at
him.
your own brother,
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
so I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must
I really wish Liquid got more screen time because he's
Although the rules of
hilarious.
The Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and Decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged.
Oh, no.
Along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox.
Love the PS1's jiggly graphics. Yeah, unironically, this is one of my favorite aesthetics of all time. This game just looks
But it seems that
absolutely
Dr.
gorgeous
Naomi
to this day, because
controls
it...
so easily.
What?
you know, these were state-of-the-art graphics at the time, but it's just so deliberate. It's crunchy, but it's so clean.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox-Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox-Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be. But
Again, that's not what a vaccine is.
really knows.
But games from this time didn't really know
It
that.
might prove to be unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox-Die, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
Oh, now we're getting the good stuff.
Fort terrible.
Yeah.
You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive.
Not how recessive genes work, but
Everything was
okay.
done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you.
I do like this
Can
plot
you
point.
understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love?
No.
It's hate.
Shut up.
He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge. You should understand me, brother. You
I suppose
killed
it would
our
be a
father
serum
with your
or
own hand.
antivirus. Yes.
You
Yeah.
stood
Some like an
no chance
antiviral
for
agent.
revenge.
I believe
Now,
serum
finish
is
the work that Father began. I
the
will
appropriate term
surpass
for
him.
something like
I
that.
will
But yeah,
destroy him.
they just keep calling it a vaccine.
Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love Liquid, man. He's so funny.
Your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show
He loves
you
it. He loves
the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
the voice filter's so good too. He just loves talking about genes and brother and Big Boss.
How do I stop it?
Again, it's a shame Liquid didn't get more screen time because instead of referring to a character as a Virgil, we might have been referring to them as a Liquid, but you know. Oh, this shot's so cool. I love that the Vulcan cannons appear to be like eyes, and they always frame them like weird offset eyes. Oh, look at it. It's so cool. Look at it. We gotta, once again. I feel like it's just wrong not to. Come on. Yeah, it even roars like a dinosaur. We'll just save that for the future, you know. Alright, well. Otacon, you made this thing. Tell me about it.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable.
Oh,
You
great.
can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls.
High-tech interface,
it's
yes.
completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a
They're getting so hyped about it.
Stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a B is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
So ridiculous.
I owe you one.
Yes, it's a mecha about the characters. No, the mecha is the character. Look, he's even got flaws. Anyway, I noticed that Rex here, he's firing some missiles at us. I'm going to need my Barmer right now because, yeah, those will always hit you. So how do you fight this big boy? Well, it's a bunch of finger shenanigans. You need to throw a chaff grenade, dodge the volley of missiles, throw another chaff grenade, bring out the Stinger, fire and forget, as they say, and then he'll shoot another volley of missiles. Okay, mid-flight, toss another chaff grenade, because he's going to, yeah, more of those missiles, and they're going to hit you if the chaff grenade doesn't go off. Oh boy, this fight, it's not particularly hard, but it is stressful because if you don't do it perfectly, and just rapidly switch between your weapons and your tactics, yeah, you're going to get hit with those missiles a lot. And I have the Barmer on, which is reducing the damage I'm taking. You can also reduce the likelihood of the missiles hitting you by running towards the Rex. But of course that puts you in range of its machine guns and another weapon, which I'm going to try to bait it into using. Yep, there it is. There's the Chin Chin laser. And it can also step on me. I really don't want that, you know? Despite what you might think. Not into it. So let's toss more chaff. Now we're on the side of the radome, so it'll be a nice easy target, but we still have to dodge right after we fire that missile. And yeah, he's always got a little sliver of health left. Please hit before I get hit. God damn it. Well, it's a weird fight. It's a very weird fight. And this is on normal. This isn't on hard or anything. They really don't give you any wiggle room. Gray Fox.
Hurry! Get away!
Gray Fox.
The name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
It does. It does.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
About that. Look at his cool flips. And look at the Samus gun he has. Where did he get that?
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Oh, the tragic past get more tragic.
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
A lot of regrets and guilt. We probably should have just, you know,
About out of time.
talked all of this out long ago, but...
It's a final present from deep
What? Stinger missiles.
I'll stop it from moving.
Okay. Yeah, look at those cool flips. Oh no! His arm.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous.
Man, this whole sequence is so good. I really do love this game, man. It's such a... It is an all-time classic.
You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Here we go. Here we go.
Now! In front of you, I
Eh.
can
I'm gonna try to target, but
after that,
I can't do it.
taken from a battle,
He can't do it.
neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Just scrape him off a little bit there.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
I mean, what can you even say over this, man? It's so good. And like it's the best. This game is the best, man.
Foolish man.
Normally, I like to have trivia or something, but
Found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself.
oh well. Here's something. I invoked Virgil earlier, and that's a line that Virgil does say in Devil May Cry 3. So, you know, there's some similarity. There's a reason I like a lot of these games. Anyway, we're at Phase 2.